Windsor's police board says it's moving quickly to fill a key leadership role, launching a months-long search for a new deputy chief, all while continuing to press the province over shrinking policing grants. CTV's Sanjay Maru is at the latest police board meeting this afternoon and joins me tonight with the details. Sanjay.
Yes, Stephanie, this was Jason Crowley's first police services board meeting as chief after he was appointed to the position a week and a half ago, replacing former chief Jason Belair. And today, a portion of the board meeting surrounded the future of his former role. Board Chair Joanne Geniak stressing the need to fill the position of deputy police chief, but say the committee will not rush its vetting. The Windsor Police Services Board voting to allow the same three-person committee that led the chief's hiring process to also select the next deputy chief. Geniak says internal candidates will be encouraged to apply, but the search will also look outside the organization. She adds it's hard to determine an exact timeline on when Windsor will name a new deputy police chief.
I never pre-commit. I don't like to do that because you just don't know. We will post it in the publications that generally are seen by people in the business of policing. And I assume that we'll probably tap the same timeline, so 5 to 6 months.
The board today also responding to a letter from LaSalle Council raising concerns about whether municipally policed communities, that's those which are not policed by OPP, are being shut out of provincial grants. Geniak says Windsor applies for every grant available, but many long-standing programs have been reduced or eliminated, driving up municipal costs. The board also announced improvements in response times to Priority 1 calls. That's calls for things like shootings, robberies in progress, or violent assaults. The service did acknowledge that Priority 2 calls, which can include simple things from noise complaints to more severe matters, including break-and-enters or assaults, no longer in progress. Timelines for that are waiting longer, and those times are not routinely shared with the public.
That information is just basically, it's more of a designation for us for our dispatching purposes. And again, really, like if anybody calls the police, it's potentially an emergency for them, which is we certainly understand, right? But it's certainly a priority basis, obviously, but those get elevated or even they'll also get lowered depending on information changes the other way as well.
But Chief Crowley says the service is tracking major success when it comes to those Priority 1 calls. Again, that's for incidents such as shootings, violent assaults, robberies in progress. Crowley says response time for those calls are now consistently coming in under 8 minutes. Stephanie.
Okay, Sanjay, thank you for this wrap tonight.